think your perspective starting a business now is different from founders at other stages of life?
Yeah, I mean, in case it wasn't obvious from my introduction, I have a few years of experience and a few gray hairs to show for it. There's a distinct advantage of, and then also some disadvantages of founding a company in your 40s as opposed to in your 20s. I mean, on the upside, I have, and this would be true of anyone who's built up enough time in their career, enough experience to stand on, enough domain experience to have some credibility, a really broad network, a depth of understanding about what the problems are, and the resources to be able to execute on actually solving those problems. A company, somebody in their 40s is better suited to starting a company that is actually tackling a slightly complex problem that has a very specific knowledge domain. So like as a structural engineer, as someone with earthquake experience, I was able to get a crack in the door at our various partners who otherwise, if somebody off the street had approached them, they would be like, okay, well, what credibility do you bring? So that's the upside. The downside is just the sheer amount of energy that it takes to found a company.
Yeah.
I'm just constantly balancing the commitment to the company versus the commitment to my family, my children. Another upside is that I can work smarter. I can make those decisions of when am I going to stay up until midnight, and when am I just going to realize that I can just call it quits and go to sleep and get my rest so that I can be present to my family.